Nah, you're fine.
Okay, good.
Hello.
Hello.
I changed my volume, and now I think it's fine.
Fuck me, 12
you
minutes.
confirm?
Jesus Christ. I don't want to be here for that long. Places to be.
I think it's fine now. Because previously it was so bad, and no one told me. I was like, what?
The map's really
Why
dark.
have you been listening to this?
Should
Can't
I
see the
rejoin
buttons
because
very
I
easily.
got some image on me? Like, what about you guys? Do you guys don't see an Eggman image on your screen, or is it just me?
Oh, did you
Yeah, I had.
Maddie, can you run cheat command
let me
or
rejoin.
screen overlay for players?
I can't do anything right now, I'm
Screen
reacting.
overlay.
while that overlay was active?
Oh.
Overlay. I don't see anything.
Pizza.
I just hear like a teenager talking in the background very quietly. Oh, it stopped. Wow, why are your activator corridors so wide and why isn't there a speed lane?
Really?
Oh, there I go.
Hmm.
Ooh, spooky.
Oh, hello.
Fair enough. Lots of teleporting in this map, isn't there? Lots of teleporting.
Oh.
Yeah, use buttons, mate. You still need to make buttons that I can actually see.
There we go. I don't see that fucking
Oh.
Eggman image on my screen
Isn't that
anymore.
weird?
I'm just
trap?
checking volume.
So, anybody got some issues when I was trying to rejoin? Anyone found any, or no?
Well, you'll find out when I watch the play
guessing-
video back again, so...
These platforms here are a gradual track.
Well, when War
seconds
Maddie
to
watches
dodge
the
'em.
video, I'll check back what issues were found when I was trying to rejoin to get the image off my screen.
Are these little alleyways safe spots? I can't tell.
Also,
It's kind of
one
hard
thing,
to know where the
Yancy,
traps are again. Oh,
remember when you
no,
guys
they are
said
not.
redesign the knuckles section? I actually did.
yeah,
like
good
it?
job on that. It looks
That trap
pretty
seems
good.
rather unfair. Just walk
I think
in,
now my volume
press
is
button,
fine.
congratulations, you're dead.
definitely an
Hi,
improvement.
YouTube.
Can you confirm that my
bored now.
microphone is fine now? I did some
Sounds
Yeah,
fine
it's
now.
Good.
Victory.
Oh,
What? That was unexpected.
Investigate unlit generic materials. They don't have light maps on them, so they don't get dark.
Who made this map? Again.
Eggman Gaming.
Oh, Eggman Gaming made it. Okay, Eggman Gaming, I have some feedback related to cameras. You should remove that weird tilt of camera. It looks kind of weird. When you
not.
spectate some environment, you see a camera that's tilted. It's kind of weird.
Just stay in my DM.
Oh fuck, I hit the ceiling. I didn't realise I was going to hit the ceiling there. You want to change that, make the ceiling higher,
I saw this in front of you.
or make it obvious. Or just get rid of it, it's stupid.
So, the trap we died last time,
Oh, that has a
it's not
deceptively
obvious
large
that-
hitbox.
it's not obvious that there is trap.
Oh,
You
I
just,
think I must have hit my head
it's
on the... Must have hit,
Located in a corner, like right next to corner, and you don't see it.
Oh, you
must have hit my head on the lamp props. They must
Yeah,
be
this
solid.
one.
Static props that you use for decoration, make them non-solid.
I mean, the door bigger.
Yeah, Scout cheeses that whole platforming that wraps around.
Question. What grid size do you use? EGGMAN Gaming. What's the grid size you use? Okay.
What is this weird sound of moaning?
Seems to just be looping.
You have a hazard tape overlays on the ground, but they're stretched really badly.
Okay.
If you go to the texture browser, select the Team Fortress 2 hazard tape,
Nobody's listening to me.
and then
Bad face.
place down an overlay, then you can actually grab one of the handles and pull it.
What's
And
happening?
depending on
What
whether
should
or
I
not you
pick?
have texture lock,
EGGMAN Gaming.
I think it's texture lock or texture scaling
Which
lock
one should I pick?
on the menu top.
EGGMAN Gaming, I think Reds and the Kid should also see names of buttons.
It will actually just basically
That's my opinion.
not stretch
I
it, but
think
kind of
they-
duplicate it, if you know what I mean. Like make it
think
longer,
we're
but
too
without
far
stretching it.
from buttons. Pages, I
All
mean,
very dark, this. Very dark.
Sorry if I sound a little bit weird from what I do usually. I got kinda sick.
This is not particularly challenging, we're just basically going up with a bunch of jumps. So,
It's a gun.
where is the challenge? It's just walking and jumping, climbing and shit, you know. And also, if the first person gets somewhere... Is this a new round or still a game?
What is this?
If one person gets to the top and everybody else gets teleported, that's not really
Can
very
we
fair.
just send the screen overlay command to everyone?
Because we don't
to
really
fix it?
get the we don't get chance to run the course then, and in fact
From
we
the
can just wait for
server.
somebody else to
Hey.
complete it, so it's not really challenging at all. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Are these moving?
Victory. Hi, Pyro. I've got something I need you to do, okay, buddy?
Thanks, mate. Assistant Caesar.
Yeah, and 12 minutes is far too long a maximum time for a Deathrun round. In my opinion, a decent average length, or maximum length, let's say, for a Deathrun round is 6 minutes. And you should also not use a timer. I'm pretty sure I've said that in the past, because all this area looks exactly the same. Don't use timers because people can just stand still for the duration of the timer. What happened there? And they can stall, so it kind of defeats the object really.
I'm not sure if he knows that grid size is.
And at some point, the
I suppose he's
okay.
using one unit.
players won't.
I mean, I
because I
don't know
can
how to
see-
explain anyway.
if
I
the
don't know how to
time,
explain.
Eggman,
if the time,
you know these boxes when you move stuff in 2D, especially brushes. When you make them bigger, by how many units does it change? Like, is it changing by one? Like 520, 519, and so on?
590.
Or it's 520, 516, 512, and so on. So it's like 4. It goes like 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and so on. I can see that you've been using 1, which is smallest grid size. It's that thing when you press grid button with minus, either plus buttons on it.
Square brackets, up and down.
With brackets.
Square brackets.
Shit, you can use brackets.
Square brackets, yeah.
I never used them.
What Toad's trying to say is...
Yeah, this...
You can change the grid size using the left and right square brackets. It's common practice to use a grid size of 32 for blocking out, creating brushes. And if you're going to be creating, moving things around, try and stick to a common grid size of something like 32. Avoid going below that, except when you're making very fine details. If you watch some more mapping tutorial videos, you should be able to see somebody saying these kinds of things. I suspect the Crash videos will have some information about it.
I don't think he gets it. Also,
Well,
this trap doesn't look very fair. People are scared to
The
go.
length of the trap itself is fine. There's just no room to dodge it. Alleyways are...
Yeah, what was I talking about?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like at some point, let's
Did
say
it
you
have
had
a
a
delay?
timer of 6 minutes. Somebody could get halfway through the map and it could be 5.5 minutes and it's not possible for them to finish the map. You know? This is the reason you have a motivator, is because like as the players move forward, the motivator kind of takes up the space behind them, so the players are it's always possible for them to complete the map, and it pushes people forwards as well. You can't have people hanging around all the time. It's not fair. You also need to try and keep people together as much as possible, again, to keep things
Yeah,
fair.
if you're gonna use pixel art, use the point sample filtering in the VTF parameters. Otherwise they get so blurry.
Thanks, mate. Yes.
We like leading on edges. Like, let's see, like leading on edges.
Help me. Нет. Hey, thanks. Very well. Hey.
H.
Hey.
The background music randomized.
Well, it's clear to me that you've improved over time. I remember the early versions of this map had very scaled textures, so it does seem that you are improving. I like the fact that you've got different themes and different environments and stuff, you know. But what I would advise you to do is, where possible, avoid teleporting people between areas, because it makes it difficult for the activator to keep track. And like I said earlier on, where possible, try and keep runners together as much as possible, so you can motivate them, you know, you can put things in their way to slow them down. It's much more fun when people are together, because they get to see each other play. They also get to kind of cooperate and you know, like share the risk and stuff like that, and you get people kind of playing together and it's more fun. If people are just running the course on their own, then inevitably what will happen is you'll have like a few people who actually face all the traps, and then the rest of them are not really doing anything at all that's challenging, and they're just playing on their own in a multiplayer game,
Between the blocks,
which is pretty dull.
not on the blocks.
There's a weird camera issue. One of the spectator camera toggle is on angle. When you switch to a player after it, your camera remains tilted.
Yes, Pukito already mentioned that.
Another thing is, here you've got these flame particles, but they're not actually emitting any light,
PPRC is a good point.
so it looks very
I
strange.
get that it's supposed to be dark due to the creepypasta, but you should definitely still keep like points of interest lit, you know, so that players actually know where to go and what is a hazard and what isn't.
So what you should do is, if you want to have torches, is actually add a point light there, you know, like an orange light,
Thanks, mate.
or just get rid of the torches.
Move the gear, lads.
Lights when you actually put light in a map, it's best, in my opinion at least anyway, to always have like a realistic source in the world for it. So if, for instance, you have a light coming from the ceiling, then you would have a prop for it, or you'd have like a flood lamp, you know, or you'd have a skylight with the moon shining in, stuff like that. Torches, you could have orange lights coming from them, or yellow lights, whatever.
Strap is...
R6DD was saying that you can use light to draw attention to things, so almost like you're kind of painting with light. So in a Deathrun map, obviously it's important to draw attention to hazards. You can do that using things like hazard tape, but you can also use light as well. Context is your friend, really. If you're in an area which is all black and white, then the red sections, for instance, could be the hazardous areas. So that's an example of using colour to contrast. Ooh, can I hardly see this, it's so dark. And also people can spray on it.
Sure.
If this is a brush
just find
face,
the command.
what you can do is you can go in your VMT for it, the material, and you can add the no cull property, which is $NOCULL and then space 1. And what that means is people can't spray on it, and they also, when they shoot it, it won't leave bullet decals on there.
Very good.
Weird kind of shadows here, a bit strange.
Oh, that's why there's like...
Yeah, this was an example of like misaligned brushes. You've got a very slight misalignment here. So it helps to keep your brushes on the grid, basically, on the same grid size.
Arctic, what did you say?
Thanks, mate. Some assistance,
Thank you for the disciplinary action, that's really helpful.
Thanks, mate.
Spooky Todd.
Okay.
Oh, Zati, thank you very much for your sacrifice.
And
Oh,
I don't even die.
are you scared though?
I guess.
Fair enough. Just pretend. Fuck's sake.
Oh, I'm so scared.
I'm dead.
Pyro, falling here.
That's
I
unfortunate.
saw this and thought of you.
I didn't realise the things were going to come out again. So it looks like we've only got like half an hour per map. Would you say that's correct, RD?
I think so. I said 45 to 60 minutes to keep things reasonable, but it usually depends if we've tested everything.
You know we've got a meeting in 40 minutes, yeah?
I know. I won't be, you know, that active, but that's why we have other moderators.
I suppose.
It's not possible.
So I don't know about you guys, but I think like we tested the course enough, unless we need to test for exploits or something.
Why is SpongeBob here?
SpongeBob.
He's here to cook you a nice patty burger, crusty bag burger.
Oh, they just die if they go for the secret.
Oh, it looks like it's possible
not
for
very
two
good.
medics to keep themselves alive here if they heal each other. Quick, Vibert, pick up that medi gun. Oh, good man, person. Eat yourself to life. So what was the purpose of that?
So Eggman,
Site?
are there any specific things you want us to test?
Thanks, mate.
Yes.
If not, then we'll just play through the traps and possible mini-games and go to the next one.
Eggman Gaming.
Some assistance, please. Help! Hey, some assistance, please.
Doesn't seem to be listening. Should I just let everyone go?
Interesting server time.
I'll just let everyone go.
Sounds good.
Pyros are blood.
So that we can test minigames.
Help! I require
Minigames!
some assistance, please.
Scout does rather trivialize some of the platforming on this map. I know not every server has Scout at its feet, but it is still something. Also, that hitbox is way too large.
Whip is great. I love kind of zooming through them. Fucking hell, what was that? Fucking random death from the stupid red box that appeared. Why is this a thing? This map is full of engorged, furry genitalia, just occupying the same space as you and forcing you out of existence. So apparently we're not going to survive.
Sky all to me.
One of the weapons this map employs is like just constant abuse.
Okay, my screen. Okay.
Oh, rip Bert.
That's a spooky screen.
I think the screamers should last a little bit shorter, like 1 second or half
We
a
already
second.
did the first one on the left, so maybe second one.
I can't even see them. Fucking hell, it's so dark.
The pyro is a...
Do you ever get the impression when you play the map like you're being left out of the joke?
It's very dark. Yeah, like some
there a
parts
timer on
would need more lighting.
What happens here in this dark room
Fight.
where people are blocking my vision?
It's a
I
boss
think
fight.
that's supposed to be a boss fight.
We died
Oh.
last time
Oh
because
fuck,
we didn't
what do I do? Do I stay in the red or stay out of the red?
Oh,
Stay out of the red, I suppose.
Why are there invisible walls? I don't get it.
Was out of the red and I died anyway.
Why can't I just sidestep? Like, I mean, what's it? How point in having a massive room and you can't, like, fuck's sake. It's so confusing.
Pyro is calling.
Difficult to play a game like this
I
with
think
so
you have
many
to stand on the
players
red.
in a small
Stand on the
place.
red. Oh wait.
Because you can't really
well,
see
we have
very
like 2
well.
more
Yeah,
maps
stand
after
on the
this.
Because all the people are in the way.
But the third one is more about, you know, shorter experience.
You really can't see these dark green platforms on a black floor very well.
It's daft. It's like, I don't understand how someone can make a map and not know that it's too dark. I mean, normally it's the opposite. People have shitty monitors which are too dark. Not like shitty monitors that are too bright. Unless you just mapped in full bright or something.
That's why we playtest. So that people can find out
Yeah.
the right way.
That's why sometimes I have to lay it on thick because people didn't listen the first time.
I wrote this feedback in the thread. I hope he reads it. I'm not sure if his microphone is working in game as he has not said anything, but I presume he's still listening.
Indeed.
His mic is very low.
I did leave some positive things on the feedback video that I'm submitting. I feel like now that we've got multiple people doing videos, we're all kind of pushing like course content to get a qualification or something, and the tutor's going to judge us each.
Yeah, we're sending it straight to the algorithm.
Straight to the
Our
algorithm.
grade
If I
is
complain
views.
enough, do I get mod permissions?
Maybe. Depends who reads your review, I suppose. If it's me, probably. If it's R60D, I don't know. Depends what kind of tutor he is like. Is he a cool tutor?
Would you be a good mod though?
Depends.
Is
Depends
he
on my
one of the-
mood.
Does he have like a motorcycle and a pet cat?
Sadly, I'm neither of those things, but hopefully they won't.
We should start
Make me think
referring
of
to werewolves as
wolves.
werewolf. Werewolf. He makes the Nazi content. Occasionally does Deathrun playtesting videos, but his main channel content is Nazi videos now. Yeah.
Apparently so. One of his most viewed videos, as I know.
Oh, you know Werewolf. He's the Nazi playtest video guy. I think I'm going more and more camp here. I don't know why.
You're starting to sound like Stephen Fry's German accent.
Yeah, mein Handy.
Oh, mein Handy.
You could have unlisted the video. I don't know.
No, a bit of controversy is good for the fame. You come out and apologise later on and people will like you again.
Yeah, make like one of those YouTube apology videos when it's needed.
I'm sorry.
They should just have like apology template now.
Yeah.
Where you pick a title, like coming clean or explaining things or I'm sorry. And then it fills in the blanks for me.
I
Okay,
realise...
So how many of those things? I can't see what the buttons are, but how
Someone
many of
pick
them
for
are?
me. Can someone just for me? I don't know what was done so far.
Oh, you don't do anything. Eggman needs to see if the timer works.
Timer? What? Oh, right, yeah. I was going to say, I don't want to
Some
make
kind of
wait 10
timer.
minutes.
No, not that timer.
You know what's funny, Werewolf? I posted a Zikyle video on my YouTube.
What do I know?
Where a player
I don't know.
does this move.
You just wait.
And my YouTube got
I
banned.
just wait.
And you know what? I asked for a review by a human, and he kept my account banned. But after like 1 year, I messaged them up again, and they said, "Oh, sorry, we made a mistake. We're gonna unban you
Okay, it
now."
works. So the 60-second timer apparently turns into a race minigame.
I think that's a long time to wait.
I think it just picks randomly.
I think the time should be
Doesn't
reduced.
pick randomly,
What's
I can't
happening?
say.
What?
Oh, it's this again.
Oh, it's Tails doll thing.
I
do
want
know
to
these
play
people
a
past
mini
this, that's
game,
the fun
like a
part.
cart game. I don't
Oh,
know what's
okay.
around.
I'm stuck with the Eggman screen overlay.
Oh, that's the...
Help. Should I just rejoin?
It's loud static.
Glad I've got my volume reduced.
That's over this kind of thing. Thank God.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
So we tested everything, I presume, everything we need to test, including the traps and the possible minigames. I'll take the silence as a maybe.
Also, Eggman, next time make a change log of what you changed and want to test.
R60, what did you say?
Wow.
Have we
Have you
tested
tested
everything we
everything?
need to test? If this is the case, I will change the map.
I don't know why I clicked
Well,
on that. Weird.
actually, never mind. Just change the map.
Pyro, calling
There's
here.
a YouTube video
Okay.
right now.
That's fine.
Anyone
So
got
the
any
next map is by Schlutenheim. You'll see the video, don't worry.